Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and in this video, we are going to smoke some cream cheese. And by that I mean actually smoke cream cheese in a smoker. This is not like slang for doing drugs. About a month ago, a recipe for smoked cream cheese showed up in my Google News feed. It wasn't really a keto version, largely due to the rub that they used. So in this video, I will be using my own keto rub, which I will link to up there. Now just a quick note about that recipe. In that recipe and video, I recommend using two different brown sugar substitutes, Sucrin Gold and Swerve Brown. Now, if you do use that combination, it is going to be a little bit better, but not worth buying two separate bags of sweetener. If you're only going to use one, I would recommend using Swerve Brown. Also, if you don't mind a couple of extra carbs, Truvia Brown, pretty fantastic. Now, I've played around with this recipe over the course of the last few weeks and really feel that I've dialed in the right amount of different ingredients. One interesting thing that I didn't account for in terms of how these turn out is the brand of cream cheese. So I'm going to show that in this video. Also, we're going to be doing this two different ways. We're going to smoke it outdoors in a smoker, and then I will show you how to smoke it indoors. So with that, let's get to making some smoked cream cheese. For starters, I'm going to use a piece of foil to make a little bit of a tray/boat for my cream cheese. I'll fold it into thirds. Fold over each end a couple of times. Fold over the sides. And pinch up the corners to give ourselves a nice little cream cheese boat. For the sake of experimentation, I'm going to use two different types of cream cheese. Both of these are 8 ounces or 226 gram bricks. What's interesting is the Philadelphia brand has less than 1 gram of carbs per 1 ounce serving, whereas this sort of generic brand has 2 grams of carbs per 1 ounce serving. For each of my 2 bricks of cream cheese, I'm going to give it a little spritz with some olive oil. Kind of spread that around. Get the ends. Other side. And then 1 tablespoon of my keto barbecue rub. With all the sides coated, I'll now do the other one, and then we'll go off to the smoker. Our smoker is set to 245 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, hot. We'll put the Philadelphia cream cheese on the top shelf. Generic brand beneath it. And for our wood, we're going to use some cherry wood. For these quick smokes like this, I like using this sort of finely powdered stuff instead of wood chips. I feel like I get a more intense smoke right up front with that. It's been 2 hours, so let's take out our cream cheese. Ooh, again, another blast of heat. All right, on the right-hand side, we have our generic cream cheese, and it seems like this has leaked a little bit of liquid around it. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Over on the left is the Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese. Now, in terms of consistency, the generic cream cheese, very smooth. The Kraft cream cheese, I'm going to lift this up a little bit. The texture on it is almost, boy, I don't know what I would describe that like. Sort of like ricotta. It's sort of grainier. I'll put each of these on a keto cracker for a taste test. First off, the generic cream cheese. Very good. very creamy. It does almost have a little bit more of that xanthan gum sort of mouthfeel to it. Next, I have the Philadelphia cream cheese. So despite that slightly grainier texture, hold on for just 1 second, buddy, and I'll get you some cream cheese on a cracker. So despite the slightly grainier texture in appearance, still very, very smooth and tastes great. In fact, I think given the lower carb count, I'm probably going to stick with the Philadelphia cream cheese. But I tell you what, let's see what my grandson thinks. All right, Colton, here's cream cheese on a keto cracker. What do you mean, oh, I'm putting it in the mouth for you? All right. What do you think?
Garbage truck.
Yeah, you got a garbage truck, but how's the cracker and the cream cheese? Is that a yummy noise?
Yummy noise.
All right. Now, whenever I've done any sort of a smoking video outside in my Masterbuilt smoker, I have people ask, how can I smoke something inside? I'm in an apartment, I don't have a smoker, I would like to smoke inside. Well, here's the answer. This is called the Resto. It is a smoking pot. It is stainless steel, and I believe the top is aluminum. The great thing is, this will work on an induction plate. Although I'm not going to use it on an induction plate right now because my induction plate seems to get a little too hot, a little too fast. So we'll be doing this on the stovetop. Anyhow, I found out about this from one of my viewers, Deb, aka Simple Truths, and I'll put the link to it down below in the description if you'd like to get one of these. Now, there's not a huge amount of space inside, so it's not like you're going to be doing bacon or pork shoulder in it, but if you're smoking something small, cheese, fish, a relatively small cut of meat, this thing works really well. So here's what we have for the Resto. First off, the lid, which, as I said before, is aluminum. Then we have the cooking grate. And finally, we have the smoke diffuser cover. We're going to turn this up to high, and on my stove, that means it's going to take about 10 minutes for it to preheat. I'll know it's ready when I can flip a little water on it and it beads up and they dance around like that. So now I'll add the wood chips. Once again, I'm using cherry wood and they start to smoke immediately. So I'm going to get that cover on it, take the heat down to 50%, put on my grate, and then add the cream cheese. I'll cover this up and let it go for 30 minutes. At 30 minutes, you can see I'm still squeaking out a little bit of smoke here. I'm going to take the heat and turn it down to just a smidge over low and let it go for another 30 minutes. And there it is. Look at that. Smells magnificent. I'm going to move this over to my booze block and let it cool off for just a minute before the taste test. But one thing I did notice versus the stuff I did in the outdoor smoker, this has definitely got a darker color and it looks like deeper cracks. Now I'm going to try some of the indoor smoked cream cheese, and because I really want to taste to see if it's smokier or not as smoky, I'm not going to have the first bite on a chip. I'm just going to have it straight up. That's very good. I feel like I get more smoke on the back end after I swallow it, but I tell you, this is solid if you don't want to be firing up a smoker. Plus, it's done in about half the time. In terms of serving suggestions, of course, you can have it on the keto cracker of your choice. You can put it on celery. That's pretty good. I imagine you could probably put it on a roll-up with some roast beef or something like that. That would be tasty. But what's really great, if you have a dehydrator, watch my meat chips video. I'll link to it up there. And if you make meat chips with like some Hillshire Farm, super thin, deli sliced meat, these are like meat potato chips. And you put some of this smoked cream cheese on it. That is a keto party in my mouth. So if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. If you're not a subscriber already, tap the subscribe button, then hit the bell and turn on all notifications. And lastly, if you'd like to help support the Serious Keto Test Kitchen, click the join button and see what memberships and perks are all about. Thanks for watching.